Boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Me, me, me.
Ma, ma, ma.
Wow, folks. We're here live on Grown Man Record Night. It's the dawn of a new day on a couple of different fronts.
Yeah. There's some weird stuff going on here tonight.
There's weird stuff going on. And we'll just fill you in on what's going on. Okay, we need to Kachonga the cable. I'll tell you when. There we go. Stop Kachonga. You stop it.
Too much of me. I think you could give
Too much
a
of
little
Steve?
more mic. Just a little more mic.
I think you can do a lot more, Mike.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
What we have here on the program this evening is I've got the laptop is on the set with me tonight. So I'll be, as we say in the business, Steve Fever. Welcome to my studio.
It's good to be here.
Yeah.
Tell me, did you fire the cameraman?
Cameraman, damn it, I was going to play that record earlier. Cameraman actually left tonight to go down to Raleigh to hang out with a friend of ours, old Dave, Super Dave. And tomorrow night, they're going down to Wilmington.
Okay.
Carl the Envelope, who's been on the program several times. Carl and Dave and cameraman are going to hook up along with some other people, going to see Primus.
Okay.
And you know, I just picked up Frizzle Fry.
Borscht. You were going to play that.
I was going to play it earlier.
Okay.
F, man.
It's all right.
I can play it later. I can play it later. It's okay, man.
You got time.
But so
I'm glad you didn't play because I wasn't here. I got here late.
You got here late. You go out to dinner with your family?
Yeah, yeah.
Where'd y'all go?
We went to a little place.
Which?
Rose's Deli.
Rose's Deli.
Some good food.
Winston-Salem, NC staple. What'd you get over there? You a sandwich guy?
Yeah, chicken pesto sandwich.
Chicken pesto. Pesto is the.
It's that green stuff.
Yeah, it's the condiment of the 90s.
Condiment of the
pesto
grad student.
Yeah.
Grad student.
That's a
condiment.
grad student condiment. For sure. For sure, man. This is the first time
For sure.
I'm punching my own show.
Yeah, so you've got the switcher right here in front of us here. This is what normally happens on the other side of the coin.
And I'll tell you, I have to thank our good friend Ben.
But you know what's cool about this is you can keep track of chat.
It's true. Right now, I'm just kind of getting used to it. So I beg of you, friends of Grown Man Record Night, appreciate all these people chiming in and chatting. Our chat on our live broadcast on Friday nights.
Sure.
Blowing up the past couple of weeks, man. There's been a bunch of people on there carrying on conversations, people making friends,
talking about whatever,
all across the globe.
Talking about whatever.
Hell, it warms my damn heart, Steve, down to the damn bones of it. It warms my damn heart, fellas from down in the South, reaching out to our friends up north in New York,
across the pond,
and down south. Up north, out west, everybody's just hooking up and communicating and connecting on the vibe.
We should
of the
do a
records.
roll call, see where everybody's from.
Grown Man Record Night roll call. But it's cool, man. Everybody's hooking up and being friendly and cool, and that's what it's all about, man. Okay. Friday night party, getting down, getting loose,
yeah,
fresh.
We lost one tonight. You were telling a joke or something. You were telling a joke, and you really cracked this guy up so hard he lost all of his oxygen, I think.
Yeah, I don't want to get too tough into this, but
we had to send him home.
I may have told a little joke earlier in the evening. Had a fella laugh a little bit too hard. Went down for the count.
We think he's okay, though.
He's all right, though. He's a good guy. Good gentleman. He's a grown man.
Grown man.
And that's what it's all about.
That's why he was here.
Hit the dirt. Hit the dirt. We all hit the dirt from time to time. And that's all right. That's all right. But I will be putting on my comedy resume, Steve Fever.
Yeah.
Made a dude pass out. You want to hire me for your club? Okay, cool. I can probably bring a few people. Oh, yeah, by the way, a lot of my friends drink. Also, I made a dude pass out from laughing. Nice. Hey, you want me in there?
It belongs on your resume.
I'll bump it up. My friends drink, son. They drink.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm punching my own show. So we want to remember. We want to remember everybody, right?
Okay.
We're all about remembering people.
Stuff to remember.
Absolutely. We got a YouTube channel, and that's where all of these talk show segments will end up.
You put them on YouTube?
We put them on the YouTube channel. YouTube.com/Machete Miller.
You're going to put something else on YouTube, but I'm not going to mention what it is.
It's coming up.
That's
That's
a tease.
We got it. So that's where all our segments end up. Be sure to subscribe to our channel there. I also want to mention that our good friend, after last week we were talking about, well, we got a new Facebook page, and we got a lot of people joining in there, but we don't have a graphic. By the time the GD show ended, our good friend Sean up in New Jersey was like, tweet. I checked my effing inbox.
Yeah.
And there was like, oh, by the way, here's a Facebook graphic. And there it is. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
Jesus. I mean, talk about ask and ye shall receive. There it is.
That's nice.
SF. It's right on you.
So
be sure you go there and like us. I'll post shit during the week that has nothing to do with Grown Man Record Night, but it's got cool or quirky music and or what you call it, news.
yeah.
Things that make a matter to all of us.
We got the right levels and everything on our music.
All our levels are so perfect.
We got the right levels.
So what I'm going to also be doing is I'm going to be monitoring the social stream a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm actually over here where you guys are talking. Now I will tell you folks, this is on a slight delay.
Well, yeah. When you're switching, you see it live, but you go to the chat room and you got 30, maybe a minute.
So
maybe like a minute delay.
So it'd be cool. I'd love to answer some questions and talk to you folks. And that's the idea. That's the idea of having the computer up here on the old desk. I mean, you're going to have to give me a little minute because I'll be honest. It's such a delay, and if there's a bunch of questions and shit, I'll spend the whole show going, oh, what?
And you are a grown man.
I'm an older gentleman, and I don't. It's Friday night, and I may have had a little bit too much to enjoy and whatnot. So I don't want to get too crazy, but we're trying this out. This is pretty cool. And
did you have a good week?
Got a good week, man.
Okay, that's good.
Well, after Sunday. Now, let me tell you, folks. We hate to be the bearer. Roar!
The bearer
of bad news. But our good friend Kitty.
You got a picture? Got a picture?
I don't have a picture. I do. Well, I'll tell you what. Since I'm so...
We've shown him on the... He's been on the dance floor a few times.
He has been. Now, let me tell you something about Kitty. He's been...
You were able to do that while the show's live?
This is our man Kitty.
You just brought him up. Put him on the show.
Man, nice. This is our man Kitty here, and he's been with cameraman for 13 years. And he started having a little bit of trouble here recently. And this past Sunday, after his final record night, Kitty took his final bow.
Yeah. He made it through the show.
He did make it through the show. He was a good gentleman, man.
It's not just grown man. It's grown just about
grown
everybody.
Cat. Just
well,
grown.
Grown things. Grown things record night.
He would come in here. He knew when it was Friday. I'd get home at like 6:30 p. I'm like milling about the house. I still got to change clothes, take a shit, make a phone call, whatever. Kitty comes in here in the dark, lays in the floor like, well, I thought we were going to play some records now. I'm pretty sure you mentioned something about playing some records. And I'd be all right, take it easy, Kitty. It'll be in just a little bit. I'd go handle my business and come back, and Kitty's still laying on the floor, almost as if tapping his hand, like,
yeah.
What's the problem?
He's a creature of habit.
Yeah. And so I'd put on some tunes, and Kitty was just jive on it, man. But he had some medical problems as of a couple of weeks ago, and so he had stopped eating, kind of checked out. Like Stanhope says, man, if you get halfway through the movie and you realize it ain't any count, it's probably not going to get any better. Mm-hmm. So do what you got to do. So Kitty finally checked out, and hey, man, whatever. We're going to miss him. He's a good friend of ours. Always a solid supporter of the program. And as he was taking his final breaths, I will say, not to get too graphic, but as he was taking his final breaths, I realized this was the end. He had just a few more minutes left. I ran in here to the stack. Yep. I go down through my jazz stack, and I pull out The Cat by Jimmy Smith. Yeah. This was Kitty's favorite album. Kitty loved records. He loved music. Even when we played CDs and just hooked up our iPods or whatever.
It's probably my favorite Jimmy Smith album.
Jimmy Smith on the Verve. And the second song on the second side, on the first side, The Cat, that was Kitty's favorite song. So as Kitty was like I said, I won't get too crazy with it. He was going in, he was going out. But I'm like, you're not going out in silence, bro. I know what kind of cat you are. You're not going out in silence. So I fired up the old turn T, put on the old Jimmy Smith The Cat, and somewhere between first song and last song, my man passed away.
Wow.
In that record.
Yeah.
Kitty lies. Somewhere in the middle, I'm no mathematician, John, so maybe you can tell us where within this record he may lie. But he's in there. And that's how it works. And it works because I said so, and it's my goddamn show.
It was conducted by Lalo Schifrin, the guy who did...
yeah, absolutely.
What's that horror movie soundtrack? The one with the guy kills his family in the house.
Yeah. Charles Manson.
Something House. Amityville
Horror.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Lalo Schifrin did the soundtrack.
Yeah, okay.
A little sidetrack there.
So I'm bouncing back and forth to the... It's so funny because we're behind on the...
So...
Yeah.
That would have been part of what we played tonight. You started with the Cat.
That's part of, and I said the only other Cat record I played was this is the old Alley Cat. This was the second record after he was pretty much passed, and we chilled. We took a swig of moonshine, and it was just like, yeah, let's talk about it for a second. I also played Alley Cat Bent Fabric.
I've never heard this.
It's a better record than what I remembered it being. It's got that. Steak and eggs and steak. That's what we eat for breakfast. We got it. From Family Guy?
Yeah.
That. That's like one of the first songs.
Okay.
So that was funny. And it was kind of cool to like after Kitty passed on, and it was a downer, and we listened to some music, it's like, man, shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But then you hear the steak and eggs and steak, and you're just like, all right. I know where I'm at.
Hey, you got a message right there.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do.
What side did you play on that?
I played the first side of that.
Okay.
And that was something I picked up here recently.
Yeah.
From probably.
You kind of want to get your pen out and start drawing pictures in those.
No, that
frames.
was from the book sale, man. I picked that up for 50 damn cents.
That's the book sale.
It's crazy business.
Yeah.
It's crazy business. That's good stuff. What else we play? Oh, wait, I didn't do my what did we play graphic.
Show your graphic.
Oh, look at that. It's my friend Theodore Cleaver, a.k.a. The Beaver, a.k.a. Jerry Mathers, who I have an autograph of, who I met.
You know, he got in a lot of trouble that day.
Which one?
Not turning in those record club, not sending back those letters from the record club.
And I'll tell you something, a little Grown Man Record Night trivia. The other gentleman in this picture here, Stephen Talbot, who played Gilbert on Leave It to Beaver.
Right.
He went on to be, he was like, yeah, okay, cool, I'm done with the whole acting deal. And went on to become a great producer for the Frontline series on PBS.
You know,
produced these legendary series about Newt Gingrich.
Cleaver came to see us one day.
That's right. You met him on a different tip than I did.
Well, I actually took a shit right next to him in the stall. He was taking a shit.
Jerry Mathers.
Talking about Jerry Mathers.
As the dumper.
You can go back.
I can go back?
Yeah.
I just love the way they look so much.
Jerry Mathers as the dumper. Exactly.
So you took a dump next to him, and I went and got an autograph from him. I got a picture somewhere, and I was like, the guy told me he was really, after Married with Children, apparently he went on Married with Children. He's like, oh, they want me on a show and whatever. And so he was like, cool. So he went on the show.
Did they make fun of him?
Yeah, they kind of made fun of him, and he didn't really get it until after the fact. And it was like, oh,
you guys were
shit,
here
man.
to make fun of me.
You're kind of assholes for making fun of me. So he was real leery of guys with cameras. They thought they were going to like, it's the beaver. You're getting some beaver.
Well, he certainly got typecast, just like most of those folks.
But so when I went up to him, I took the camera and I tilted it like all the way down, and I handed him like a picture, and I'm like, can I get a autograph for the cameraman, longtime fan? I was like over the top, like I'm not one of those guys, man. I love some Leave It to Beaver.
Right.
And he was cool and signed the thing and was really nice and shook my hand. The Beaver.
I should have maybe passed him something under the stall and said, hey, would you sign this for me? Like an empty toilet paper roll or something.
You saw my Coke bag, bro?
Yeah.
Hey, when I was up in the Food Line parking lot earlier, I saw this like knotted bag of something in the parking lot. And I'm like, oh shit! And I reached down.
Knotted bag.
Yeah, and I reached down. And I picked it up, and it was like just somebody had knotted up like a cigarette cellophane on both ends.
Yep.
With like nothing.
Because they're bored.
And I was like, oh man, that's a bummer.
No.
And I like threw it down, and I don't know. Hey, let's get into a little bit more of what we played. Pulled this one out of the stack because I wanted to.
Okay.
Because I wanted to, Steve.
Yeah.
Little Grateful Dead, Working Man's Dead. Picked this up for $1, man.
Wow.
Probably about this time last year.
Mm-hmm.
Man, jeez, you kidding me, man?
I'm not kidding that.
I'm not kidding nobody. It was cool, man. The dude was like, oh, it's a shame about that record. It's in pretty good shape. It's for $1.
Yeah.
Tremendous shape. How about a little George Duke? Don't Let Go. Played all of side one. Dude just blows it away.
Yeah, this is a great George Duke record.
Everybody knows George Duke, man.
I like the little outfit he's got on.
Yeah, you do. That's a great record. Man, I was afraid because I've listened to some George Duke before, and it's been good and then like slow. I mean, the shit he did with Zappa and shit is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
But the there's been some solo stuff. The later that you get.
Yeah, the Clark Duke project was kind of poppy. Yeah, I was really sad about that.
Yeah.
I remember liking it though when it came out. It was like 82, I think.
Yeah, the later shit in the 80s was.
I want you, sweet baby.
He was still cool though, man. I loved watching the Zappa, the documentary about the Zappa making of Apostrophe.
Right.
I think it was
Classic
Overnight
albums.
Sensations, and it was like it was cool, but like George Duke was one of the dudes that like kind of sort of didn't fit. But he was kind of cool and open to it. Just like, I don't know, man. The dude wants me to play all these crazy business time signatures, and I just kind of show up and do it. But he was having a good time.
Yeah.
He was having a good time. I don't know. I don't know nobody. How about a little Genesis 3 Sides Live? Woo! 82. The old 3 Sides Live. I knew my man Ringo was watching at that point, and he was he's a big Genesis guy.
Ringo?
Yeah, old Michael Cool, man.
Oh.
Yeah, since the Duke album.
Okay.
Yeah.
Called himself Ringo?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the chap.
He's the one you blew that other one up for, right?
That's right. We shot it with a shotgun.
It's sitting up there in the wall.
Duke. Genesis Duke.
Oh yeah.
We jammed that last week, I believe.
What rifle did you use on that?
That particular shotgun was a. Let me think about that, Steve. I don't know what that was.
Was it 12 gauge?
I think it was a Browning 12 gauge, the Gold Trigger Special.
Okay.
Which is a really big thing in my family is the Browning Gold Trigger. Had several stolen from a home break-in back in the 90s.
I've noticed a lot of guys really love their weapons around here. In North Carolina.
North Cat, baby. North Cat.
I love even folks who aren't from around here. If they end up here, they love their damn weapons.
Damn
because
straight.
they can't have them where they actually come from.
Yeah. By the way, I know the boss man's crazy ass usually wears the kitty ears, but I figured I'd wear the kitty ears and the black shirt for this evening.
Okay. You're allowed to do that.
Hey, while we're
it is your show after all.
Yeah, I mean while we're talking about it, let's just take us. I don't know if there's ever been a better one other than Kitty, so let's just go and take one. I'm going to take another one right down here now.
You do the same at home.
Oh, as Gomer would say, lots of luck to you and yours.
So that 190's cut down to like 120, maybe 110.
I'd say it's a little over 100, so 105, 110, or something or other.
All right, then.
Kenny, we gonna miss you, buddy. Shit, Steve.
I love pets. We got a cat.
That's all. We ain't got no more animals, man.
We used to have 3 cats
We had
and
a
a
dog
dog.
that passed away. We had a cat passed away. It's an empty house. I'm thinking about inviting Christ in here instead of pets.
No.
Make Christ your pet.
Nope.
We're starting the whole thing over. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Girl and Men Record Night, where we say all the right things all the time. Hey, Boss Man wanted to hear. We played this damn record last damn week. He wanted to hear a damn song on it. Which one was it? The Bertha Butt Boogie.
That one.
Man, I
Something
tell you
like that.
what,
The Bertha Butt Boogie.
I know our man Sean actually got to interview
Oh, that's right. Jimmy
Jimmy
Castor.
Castor.
Is he
Very
from?
cool.
Is he from New Jersey?
I'm not sure. That's really cool though.
I've got a Jimmy Castor album.
We busted out a little Flaming Lips Yoshimi battles with Pink
It's on
Robots.
pink vinyl too.
Yeah, it's like tomato red.
Oh,
And
yeah,
actually-
you don't say it's pink. It's tomato red. It's pink.
You think it's pink?
I think it's pink.
I like pink.
I love
I've always
pink.
loved pink. I like pink with gray, so you look like a bunny rabbit.
Okay.
I like bunny rabbits.
Bunny rabbits are good.
Yeah. Tell me about this David Bowie, Steve. I've got this same record. You brought
Well-
this over here. What is it about?
Well, I brought 3 cat records to play. I was hoping you'd wait to play the cat. We could play them together, but you know,
Yeah.
whatever. We just ran with it some more. So I played Cat People, which is
Okay, I got you.
Putting Out Fire with Gasoline off of the Let's Dance album.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Well noted is the fact that Stevie Ray Vaughan plays guitar on this album, and
Yeah,
you can
man.
hear his
Boy.
funky, Texas flood sound just ringing out.
Yeah, man.
Next, I played
What's this about? Tell me on it.
Adrian Belew. That was 1983. This is from 1982.
I've not seen that. I see that other one, other Adrian Belew around a lot.
Twang Bar King.
That's got up the crazy 80s colors.
Probably
and the,
Twang Bar King.
the purple and the...
Is that Bop
purple.
Op Suop or whatever? Anyway, this is Lone Rhino.
Yeah.
Adrian
Not
Belew
seen
loves to
that.
make his guitars sound like animals. And he loves whales and the rhino and all kinds of things. He's always trying to play songs. But anyway, this is Big Electric Cat, which is a really cool kind of, synthesized guitar thing that Adrian does so well.
Yeah.
Then I played from
Steve's talking.
1970 Cat Food off of In the Wake of Poseidon.
Yeah, that's
the
the
King
only,
Crimson album.
That's the only King Crimson I have right now.
It's their second album.
I'm going to fix that.
Greg Lake had already quit the band, but he was actually paid by Robert to come back and sing the songs and stuff. But he'd already left to do the ELP. Maybe not ready to do the ELP thing, but Robert's kind of demanding, I think. So, so that's what I played. But I played one more album.
What did you play, Steve?
To get out of that, I threw on some Billy Preston, The Kids and Me. We
Yeah.
listened to side 1, which has Nothing from Nothing on it.
I just said we love you to everybody.
To who?
All of them, man.
Okay.
I love them all.
Okay.
I don't discriminate.
Yeah,
I
man.
exterminate.
So that's what we played.
What else we got down here? Oh, before we started the program, we played one of Cameron's records since he's going to damn Wilmington to watch some damn Primus. Hell, I love some Primus, but I don't really travel 3.5 hours for anything. If Boards of Canada came down there, I'd probably go down there. Or like the Beatles.
What about Queens of the Stone Age?
No,
Okay.
no,
Okay. I know you like them.
no. I do like them, and we'll get to that a little later, but
Like Earth.
you gotta come to me, son. Mikey Bananas, motherfucker. Woo! You gotta come to me. You want me to go see you play? You come to me. Reach. But I got Sergio Mendes and Brazil 66, Cameraman record. And I remember we did a contest not too long ago. It's got one of those
Scott Taylor.
the old Label Baby Jr. It's got the old label Baby Junior across the top. It says Scott Taylor. And we had said, if you could find Scott Taylor, we were going to give away some tickets to the RV show. The RV show.
Yeah. We had them.
We had some free tickets. There were the plush tickets, too, now. That wasn't
was it free parking?
Oh, it wasn't general admission. Shit.
Did you get free parking?
Oh, it was bananas kind of shit. You could go in and, like, just name your price.
You could look at all the RVs you wanted.
All you wanted. You name your price.
Fifth wheels?
You want that RV?
We got that RV.
Boom! Oh, man, you can do whatever you want.
No, but nobody responded.
No. Nobody knew about no Scott Taylor. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? So we went through all the shit that we played.
Yep, that's it.
Look here now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my own graphic. I'm scrolling all the way. All the camera is fucked up because cameraman touched it. There we go.
I thought that was your graphic.
That was a graphic.
Okay.
Are you a graphic?
I'm not in anything.
While we wait, I will say that I'll be performing Bob Marley's "One Love" on Sunday.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Where's the dig of the week graphic? There it is. I found it.
Okay.
Look at that.
That didn't take too long.
It didn't take all that long. Well, I tell you what. This is the part of the program where we talk about what we found pretty much over the past
7 days.
Week or so.
7 days.
Oh, it's somewhere close to that. And it's some things we pick up from all the way from thrift stores and yard sales and whatnot, all the way to actual record stores. Where
Just remember where that is. So you come back to it.
It's up there.
Okay.
It's the green one. So for this portion of Dig of the Week, you got a lot of records to get to dig.
I got a lot of records.
Bust them.
I'm gonna go through the first dig and then I'll throw it to you.
Bust them. I ain't got but just a couple.
Okay,
man.
good.
Yeah.
So I left here last Friday.
Yeah.
I don't like to leave early because I like to sober up and be myself again.
Sure.
To get on the road.
Who doesn't want to do that?
And so I get home at 5 o'clock in the morning, Saturday. And
that's irrelevant.
My wife wakes me up at 7:30 so we can be at the yard sale at the fellowship at 8 o'clock. And we made it.
Yeah.
So I got a whole whatever. And
how many hours
but
of sleep
I was
is
the first person I was in line to get into the fellowship, and I was looking at all the people in front of me. I didn't recognize anybody because you'll see the same people
I don't recognize anybody.
at book sales and record sales. You'll see the same people kind of hovering. I didn't see any of those people in line, so I happened to be the first person to get to where the records were, and I'd had the chance to see them on Wednesday at choir practice. So I was able to pick up. Where's Mike? I'm going to pass him some records. Mike,
where's a Walshman when you really need him? He's
so
some suit
I'm going to run through these
about
kind of
some
quickly.
meeting.
I'm not going to give too much detail because I don't know. I'm still like fresh in my mind. This is Dickie Betts and Great Southern. Dickie Betts from Allman Brothers. He wrote a lot of their great hits. Record I hope we'll play a little later. This is the Ozark Mountain Daredevils, which has "If You Want to Go to Heaven." Anybody who's seen the Dancing Outlaw?
Now tell me about that. Both of you guys seem to know a little something about this now.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on.
You do too.
What's it called? Dancing Outlaw, right?
Oh, the Downton Outlaw.
You know, Jesco.
Jesco from
Jesco White.
Yeah, from
Boone
the wild,
County.
Wonderful Whites of West
The Wonderful
Virginia.
Whites of West Virginia.
Boone County,
Great-
West Virginia.
great
If you want to go to heaven,
He's dancing across the bridge.
you got to raise a little hell. And he's like dancing on the bridge.
That's words we can all live by.
I mean,
You want to
it's
get
a
to
great
heaven?
documentary.
You
Watch
got to
it.
raise a little hell.
So this is Ozark Mountain Daredevils, and that song's on this album. I don't know a whole lot more than that.
We ain't got no beats.
Look at you working this man hard.
Man.
How about Eric Clapton, 461 Ocean Boulevard? It's got some great songs. I Shot the Sheriff's on here.
Oh, that's that.
Willie and the Hand Jive, Motherless Children.
For real?
Oh, yeah.
Where'd you pick that up at?
At the yard
The
sale.
sale?
At the yard
Yard
sale.
sale.
Okay, 2 albums from Peter Tosh. One from 1978.
Oh, wait, get up now.
The other from 1979. So I was really happy to pick these. A little lower. Yep. There you go. All right, moving right along. One of my guilty pleasures is Styx, but I didn't have these two. This is Styx 2, which really rocks, by the way. And I don't think Tommy Shaw's in the band yet, but this is Man of Miracles.
Yeah.
Sticks 2 and Man of Miracles. There was 2 earlier albums. I think second and third albums are. I'm not sick.
Hey, this dude says Robert Fripp's birthday is today.
Are you shitting me?
What?
Social stream. We're hitting it up. The
I
chat.
did not know that. What am I? I'm not doing my research here.
That's cool though. Robert Fripp, man, we love him.
I saw Uncle Bobby in L.A. after King Crimson played a concert in '96 in L.A. and I was able to go out there and hang out with my best friend who's in video games, and we went
Jack
to
Mamias.
Mamias. We went to.
He was on the program before. Go
Yeah.
back and look for that episode, man. I posted it recently.
Yeah, he did Crisis, which
Far Cry?
Far Cry. I'm sure if you've heard
Come on now.
any of these games, you know what I'm talking about. These
He's
are
been in the
fantastic,
studio, folks.
fantastic games.
Yeah.
Anyway, saw King Crimson in L.A. at the Wiltern Theater. Afterwards, we went to a bar and hung out for a while. It was kind of stupid, so we decided that we were leaving, go back to our car, and there's Robert Fripp in the parking lot, like getting into a K car. Remember
What?
the K cars?
Yeah.
Like a Chrysler K car, and we're like, and we'd been drinking, so we're like, it's Robert Fripp, and he kind of looks at us with this look, like, please get me the hell out of here. So unfortunately, I feel bad. I made him feel. I freaked him out a little bit, but that, so be it. There it was. Okay, next I picked up Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. It's called Symphonium Dream, I think. Don't think I've listened to this yet, but I'm very happy to pick it up. They were at Merlefest last year.
Oh yeah.
As the headliner, I believe.
We were just there a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Real happy to get this. It's like in pristine condition. The Traveling Wilburys.
Oh man.
It's called Volume 1.
Let me tell you
Volume
what.
2. It's a great album.
If you go back to the Grown Man Record Night archives, you'll see that when we have James Hilton on the program, a guy I played in the 5 L's with,
Yeah.
he just recently posted on my Facebook page that, and when I was like really young in the tooth and just started playing guitar, you should go to all the local guitar shops and check shit out, you know, like kids do. Guitar pedals and guitars and strings and effects. Shit I couldn't afford because I was 18.
Okay.
Whatever. And Music Barn in Greensboro, home of the ACC,
Okay.
always had these traveling Wilbury guitars.
Okay. Traveling Wilbury guitars.
Yeah, so
Like a big box guitar kind of thing?
there was one. It was a Washburn.
Washburn?
Yeah, and it was hanging up with all the guitars, and it was just like. So when people were like, "Oh man, I'm looking for a guitar," it's like, "Oh, I know where there's a traveling Wilburys guitar," and it was always
Could you
like,
imagine being on stage playing a Traveling Wilburys guitar?
it was always kind of laughable, and we made fun of it, and it
I
was
guess
funny
if you were in a
because
Traveling Wilburys tribute band, maybe.
when James joined the band,
You'd have to have like 6 people that were all like, looked like or sounded like rock legends.
But it's cool. It had become this thing. If you grew up in like the Triad area,
Sure.
and you were roughly the same age, and you're like, "Oh, you mean like that Traveling Wilburys guitar at Music Barn?"
Yeah.
And everybody would be like, "Haha." Everybody knew exactly what the hell you were talking about.
Right.
Yeah. And so James recently went in the back archives and he found that guitar.
It's still there.
He said he found all 3. It's in a set of 3, and he redisplayed them out into the
Okay.
showroom.
Okay.
So that's cool. The Traveling Wilburys guitars
Wow.
live on. I've got a graphic. I'll show it later.
Okay.
I'll bring it up. What else you got,
Well,
Steve?
I also have, I picked up 3 records of Jorma Kekkonen. I don't know how to say it.
Okay.
He's the guitarist for Jefferson Airplane.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That also formed Hot Tuna.
Sure.
Just a great picker. We got Qua. This is called Jorma, I think, and another one called Vital Parts. I can't give you a whole lot of information. I know Qua is a great album. I haven't listened to the other ones yet, to be honest with you. I mean, I got 17 records.
I mean, just break it down, Steve. Be honest with us.
How about
Don't wash
Joe
us, Steve.
Walsh, The Smoker You Drink, The Player You Get.
We're,
This has Rocky Mountain Way on it,
Oh, yeah.
which is a great song.
Let's just move to Colorado.
So let's move there right now. For you Genesis fans, and then there were 3.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I finally bought a Genesis record. I think I have just The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. I think that might be the only
Really?
one I have.
I would expect you to have a lot more than that,
I know.
Steve.
I haven't really. I mean,
How about that
you
3 sides
pick,
live, man?
You pick your prog favorites, I think. And for me,
Yeah.
it's King Crimson. I mean,
Sure, but
by
hey,
far.
man, I played that 3 sides live.
Yeah,
earlier
3 Sides
tonight.
Live's great.
Jesus.
Steve Miller Band, The Joker. I'm a joker. I'm a smoker. I'm a midnight toker.
Hey, man. Write
How
it
about
down.
a little blues for you, J.J. Cale?
Oh, wait, come on now.
J.J. Cale singing
This still yard
singing
sale
about
business?
cocaine. We still yard sale business. I got one more yard sale business.
Yeah.
This is the one I saw, and I was like, holy shit, I got to get this.
You think this is a mega pick?
This is James Brown
Whoa.
getting down to it. Flip
Yeah.
that up and show it on its vertical
Oh, look at that
ways. And this is James Brown. This is not funky. However, what this is James Brown jamming, singing standards with a jazz trio. It's crazy to think, but I mean, that's, you know, if you're looking for a funk record, you're like, oh, it's James Brown, it's not funk. And I was kind of disappointed, but then what it is, though, it's James Brown putting his interpretation on
need it.
jazz legends, and nobody does it like James Brown.
No, come on. Hey, to that point, we got the contest video. I'm just going to go and tease it. At the end of this broadcast, we're going to bring in the contest video. I've not even made public in YouTube yet, okay? I've uploaded the contest video. There was a problem last week, so we decided to do it a different way. It was a mechanical error.
Yeah, something happened.
Our X and Y's didn't line up, so what we did was, we did it a
The
different
boss
way.
man dropped the ball.
No.
I think the satellites were out of sync or something.
The satellites were out of sync, so we redid the program.
It's all right.
Yeah.
You did it better.
And
Flux capacitor.
if you're paying attention now, I know we got a few people paying attention live. You guys will get the first look of the Grown Man Record Night contest video. It's coming up after the broadcast. We got So to Speak coming up after Dig of the Week, and then we got Chip Chat.
Okay.
Then we're going to play the damn video.
That's the lineup.
If you're paying attention right now, in the small window of opportunity.
Okay.
Here
Well,
on
let me
the
tell you
Lost
what I got
Podcast.
today, because
Yeah.
we're still on our digs,
Did you hear that?
and I'll let you finish. But
Yeah. If you heard
quickly,
that, you're going to see
I
it.
only got 3 today because I got 17 last week. I want to keep it in a nice even number. 20 is a good number, so I got 3.
Sure.
Okay, I have a Cactus record at home.
Yo, that
I
was a
picked
good
up
pickup,
another
man.
for $1. I
Buck.
got One Way or Another, and it's not in the best shape, but I wanted to hear it, so I
you're
spent $1.
So you're telling me this record came from the Buck Bayou?
This is the Buck Bayou.
the Buck Bayou.
I looked down and got the Buck Bayou dollar special. Now, his $3 records are usually pretty damn good records, and this is a
Yeah.
good. This is we went to our friend at Underdog today.
Underdog. I got some
Yeah.
stickers. I'm gonna put it on my laptop now that people can see it
Well, let's.
on the
I'll
show.
show you. I'll show you. Got some.
You got stickers?
Show a sticker.
Oh, we're gonna put some stickers on some things, folks.
So,
Hell, we'll put some stickers.
so Jonathan's got some stickers.
You don't run
He's
nothing
giving
about
them
us.
away. Go to Underdog. He'll give you a sticker.
I don't have a new one.
That's cool.
That's cool.
But anyway, apparently he loves this LP. He said that when I bought it, and I looked. I got home and looked at it, and there's a sticker on it that says, "I love this LP. Great prog album." It's called. It's the Straub's Hero and Heroine. And in his opinion, and I'll have to let it grow on me and get a feel for it. I haven't actually
Like a
been,
cancerous
I haven't been able to
mole.
listen to it yet.
Like
but
a cancerous mole.
he said if there's one
Let it
Straub's,
sit there.
if there's one Straub's album you need to, don't worry about the rest, get this one. So I got it. And last but not least for me, you had mentioned something about these records, or this record.
Yeah.
You thought there was one, but there's many.
Absolutely.
It's a Nuggets.
The Nuggets.
It's a Nuggets album, which is a compilation from Rhino Records.
Rhino Records.
This is volume
man.
11. Now, the Nuggets, they put together a bunch of songs to kind of glorify the whole psychedelic rock era. Or some of it's more psych pop, I think.
Yeah,
But,
absolutely.
but it's still
It's great.
It's still great records to have. And I was
It
really
is.
happy to get one of those. And he's got a couple
There's
more.
a bunch up there. I wanted to buy a bunch, but I didn't because of a couple of things that I picked up that we'll get to here in a minute. Did you finish yours?
I finished mine.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations. You earned Appalachian Spring Water, Steve Fever. Oh,
Why, thank
it's a
you.
touchdown. For you, it'd be a touchdown, Georgia. Touchdown, Georgia. I picked up for my part of the dig of the week. I don't have a whole lot of things.
Okay. But you got some good stuff.
I do.
Getting selective, and that's good. Because the shelves are getting full.
Yeah. I better not.
I've grown to get used to that. When you do that now, it doesn't bother me.
It's not a gross reaction. It's not like I'm going to throw up reaction.
No.
No.
Oh.
It's me contemplating things.
Okay.
Life.
Well, you took a hell of a swig there. There was a lot of juice in there.
Life, matter, antimatter.
Yeah.
When I take a swig, it all comes into play.
Okay.
I make a decision at that point.
Yeah.
You gonna gag? You gonna gag in front of people, or you gonna gag private? You're not gonna gag at all.
Okay.
I'll gag public, and that's what I did just then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you always make those choices.
It's like that.
Are there?
Firing neurons.
Yeah.
That fast.
Okay.
I don't know nothing about it.
But you quickly decided to gag public.
I'll tell you, man. I'll tell you.
Okay.
Yeah. It's serious business.
So we could. Oh, you got some albums.
I got some.
Because I was thinking I need to pee, but we're not ready for that.
I'm getting kind of to the pee area. I'll be honest with you. Hey, I've been looking for this. I've not been willing to pay some of the prices I've seen recently. And other times when the price was low, I had so many other records. I'm like, nope, this one gets shed. But today I was like, nope, I'm going to buy it because it's so damn good. Genesis, Invisible Touch. You talk about a guilty freaking pleasure, man. What a great pop album.
It's got that Land of Confusion on it. The puppets. What were those puppets called?
The name of the
puppets. British guy, the British company.
Right. They're called.
They're all yelling at us right now.
There was a show called DC Follies.
Yeah, but
which used the type of puppets that they are. Oh my God.
Y'all know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I'm
also throwing it all the ways on here.
Spitting Image.
Spitting Image.
Or Spitting Image. Or the type of puppets they are. Which were very, for the mid to late 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very good stuff. Man.
Oh, it's great.
And I'll tell you what, if you can find DC Follies at a profile at a bar in the DC area and had all these politicians and puppets of politicians and stuff come in. It was funny and really unique and pretty innovative. But that the type of puppet, the spit and image type puppet, the Land of Confusion video, man, how cool, man! When I was that kind of age, I woke up. I was like, I don't know, 9 or 10 maybe. I woke up and I watched MTV all day long, man. And saw a lot of those videos. And the time when they showed like whack videos, I would look at like Trans World and Thrash.
What's a whack video?
Skateboard magazines.
Give me an example of a whack video.
Some of the more pop stuff.
Like Cyndi Lauper.
No, I like Cyndi
What year
Lauper.
was this?
I don't know, man. 87, 88. All in that area. But I literally watched MTV all day long. And just like turned up the shit I really wanted to hear. Otherwise, I'm looking at like skateboard magazines.
So you didn't want to hear Phil Collins?
Yeah, I like Phil Collins.
No, you did.
Sure.
No, you did.
It's good stuff. But Genesis, Invisible Touch.
It's different.
Hey, I also picked up The Art of Milt Jackson, 1975. It's an Atlantic compilation.
Is that a double album?
It's a double LP. Jesus Christ. Listen to the name of these players that are on this album.
Jesus Christ is on there?
No, he's not. He's one of the only people that's not on here. Cannonball Adderley.
Yeah.
Art Blakely.
Yeah.
Blakey. Paul Chambers. Kenny Clark. John Coltrane.
Whoa.
Kenny Burrell.
Ooh.
Coleman Hawkins, and a whole bunch of other people. Double LP. It's a compilation. It's a 75 compilation. I wouldn't normally rock these kitty ears this long. That's Boss Man's thing, but it's a memorial. I got one GD other record to mention this evening for Dig of the Week.
Sure.
It's the first Queens of the Stone Age. Picked up this reissue, brand new, sealed.
Have you opened it yet?
No, I've not. And we're gonna play.
Look at that picture of Josh Homme on the back, man. It looks like a other guy. It's like another dude right there.
He's really skinny. This is the first record.
Did you show Bush on the tube there?
I don't know if I did.
Maybe now you did.
Somebody says I need a pee bucket under the desk. That's a damn great idea.
Wow. What would I do over here, though?
Let me tell you something. This is a really cool thing. Our good friend of the program, I need my Mikey Bananas glasses because this world is just way too real for me. About this reissue, this is the first Queens of the Stone Age album, right?
First one. The one that most people probably haven't heard.
And what Josh Homme said about this particular reissue, it was impossible to get. It had been out of print for so long. I'm not very nostalgic by nature, so it wasn't like, guys, remember the days when it was more like in the internet age, this record should be able to be got, you know? I'm just glad it's not like some bad haircut when I listen to it. I've listened to it, and I love the record, and I've been able to, like, been really fun to try and put myself back in the headspace where I was just obsessed with trying to be really
He probably said it just like that.
trance and get out on guitar. It's stupid. But basically, he was saying, like, this record's, like, so rare.
He's glad it doesn't suck. When he finally... You know how things you remember, like, oh, it was so cool, and then finally when you get back to seeing it again, you're like,
well,
oh,
it was so...
wow, that was kind of stupid.
It was so rare and
Right.
so stupid that
Right.
people were like, wait a minute. Everybody should be able to get a hold of this record. It's a really good record.
It's not like it was... what it was then is not like it is now.
I just reached down for it like it was down here, Steve.
Right.
Already handed it to Boss Man.
Yep.
I haven't opened it yet. We're going to open it. There's like a digital download inside, and then we're going
Okay.
to listen to it.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
We'll do that.
We'll listen to music.
So that is Dig of the Week.
Oh, God.
That wraps it up.
Okay, here's what we're going to do.
That was a lot of digging. That was a lot of digging
That's
for
a
me.
lot of digging. Okay.
I'm not getting up at 7:30 tomorrow morning to
No?
go digging anywhere.
Okay, so to speak. I tell you what.
But I had to do that.
We got a couple of sodas. Top shelf. Freezer. Probably frozen by now. Because Boss Man's irresponsible.
No, I just checked them. I'm not that guy.
Boss Man's irresponsible.
Maybe go over there, too.
I don't know. I'll tell you what, folks. We're going to do a damn old... we're going to go from this dig of the week. Steve's burping. People have mentioned Steve's burps. And let me just tell you. I got something to go along with them. But Steve Fevers are just crazy. But we're going to go into a damn... Are you going to play my pick?
No.
No, you take this. Hey, Steve.
What?
You take the Mike Miller signature pick
Do I need to do something?
from Everly. You go in the other room, you play that guitar with that pick. And then you come back and tell me about it.
Mikey
Go in there.
Bananas.
Seriously, go write a song in that other room. Just write a song.
What's going on, my man?
It's empty. Go in
What
that
are we
other
doing
room.
here?
Take that, I'm serious. I just sent Steve Fever in the other room, boss man. I sent Steve Fever in that other room.
So what's it like punching your own show?
It's pretty cool, man. I tell you what, I got everything in control right here.
You like it?
It's okay. It takes a little getting used to, but I take a little getting used to. And that's all right. I'm the kind of guy that you don't really like until I'm inside you. And then you're like,
That's a perfect way to describe you, my friend.
like Stone Phillips.
Like Stone Phillips, yeah, just like my man.
He's pretty
Stone
terrible.
Phillips.
But once he gets up inside you,
It's a
It's
totally
like-
different thing.
I kind of like to go to the farmer's market with that
He's
dude.
kind of a Saturday night kind of guy.
Everybody must get stoned.
First thing Saturday morning, farmer's market. We're just scrubbing bases, going to the farmer's market.
What's this?
What do we got here? You brought this shit up now. It's the old
What?
Piggly Wiggly Mountain Yeller.
The pig?
Okay.
Let me
Tell me about it.
this right here, let me show it to the peoples.
Yeah. This is the Mountain Yeller. Piggly Wiggly, which would be their store brand.
The store brand Mountain Dew, it
Okay.
says right on it, compared to Mountain Dew.
It really says that?
It says that. It's a Piggly Wiggly Mountain
Okay.
Yeller. So when you're screaming and you want some yella,
Yeah.
you go to the mountain.
Okay. Let's try it out.
And in the
The
back, you check
mountain.
this out. Less than 1% juice. So there's at least percentage.
There's some juice in there.
Yeah.
So it's like a sun drop.
It's like a sun drop.
Hey,
Yeah.
that tells me, hey, Mountain Dew ain't saying shit about a damn fruit percentage. Mountain Dew ain't saying shit.
Woo!
I got a diet Mountain Dew right here.
Steve's got a Diet Mountain
You know
Dew.
what-
I know.
It's the only diet with dew in it.
They don't
know.
say nothing about it.
This right here is pretty good.
That's
Caffeine
good.
content.
Also, it's ice cold though, which makes everything good.
That's more in the sun drop category.
It's got concentrated orange juice in it.
Yeah, for sure.
What, yours?
Yeah.
No
What
way.
you got?
This is sun drop.
It's the
Oh yeah, this does too.
It's the number 2 ingredient. Water, orange juice.
Mine's carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, which is the best. Citric acid, which I love. Orange juice from concentrate, which I also love. Natural flavor, which I do love. Gum, I love gum.
How many carbs you got? How many carbs you got?
In mine? 49.
If you
Sugar,
pee-
48.
If you pee blood,
What's
what
yours?
should you do?
I got 0.
Oh, damn.
That's a good soda, though.
It is.
I'll be
I mean,
honest.
for a Mountain Dew store brand,
No, I'll tell you what. The Piggly Wiggly Mountain Yeller is more so the sun drop equivalent than the Mountain Dew equivalent. Hey, look.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here.
You heard it here first. All these store brand equivalents. Always compared. Lemon lime always compared to Mountain Dew.
always. But it's this.
This is the only one I've ever heard that is like,
A Mountain Dew.
no. This is compared to straight up sun drop.
You think this is more like a sun drop?
Absolutely. This
It's
is
just because it's brick cold.
this is the generic version of sun drop.
Man,
That's what I'm saying. Okay, let's go to our next cola here.
what's this?
What is this here?
A sassafrasa?
Sioux City Sarsaparilla. And let me tell you the
Sassafrasa.
significance. Where's the
Popper topper?
pack for these guys?
This thing?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, let's hold this guy up. And I'll tell you why. And the old Big Lebowski.
Steam off the top.
Our good friend from the Big Lebowski, Sam Elliott, goes up to the bartender and he says, "Let me get a sarsaparilla." And he says, "We got Sioux City sarsaparilla." And he was like, "That's a good one." Yeah. So what we have here is the Sioux City sarsaparilla.
How about those Expos?
I think I picked this up at.
It's the granddaddy of all
Cracker
root.
Cracker Barrel?
Cracker Barrel.
Okay.
'Cause
Wow.
I went there to get Charles
Wow.
chips.
Made with real cane
I mean,
sugar.
we're not in the chip chat, but I went there for Charles chips, but they did not.
Steve
have
went for Charles chips.
Charles chips.
Chunks of ice
They
in
used
there.
to have Charles
Yeah.
chips.
Take a drag. It's so
Okay.
good. It's so good.
Sioux City
Take a drag.
sarsaparilla. Sam
Real-
Elliott says a good one.
Put your lips all over it, man. Don't be worried.
Don't worry, dude.
I'm not, it's not a flare out right now. I'm good.
Wow.
Chunks of ice.
It's like root beer.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's one of the better sodas.
It's a granddaddy of root beers. Yeah.
That's
Woo! That right
that.
there is a real deal.
That's probably one of the better.
All up in your area,
That's one of the better.
causing mass
Just like-
hysteria.
Just like malaria.
Just like malaria.
Get up in your area.
Just man, it was
good, man.
crazy today, man. At the broadcast center making it happen for Grown Man Record Night
Oh,
before
yeah.
the show.
Big time business going on.
Yeah,
I was leaving a trail behind me like a damn slug. Sometimes I'll be dragging my shit behind me and it leaves a trail just like a slug. I can't help it, folks. I can't help it.
heaven forbid you put salt on you.
I'm just dragging
But
it
when
behind.
you end up in a bowl of beer, it doesn't kill you.
No, sir.
No, it does
No,
not.
it doesn't.
No, it does
That's
not.
how you kill slugs.
It doesn't. That's
Get rid of
good,
snails,
man.
put
I think it's crazy you
Saucer
punching your
up
own
in your-
show.
I'm punching
It's
my
cool.
shit, but that's such one of the best sodas.
Talk about this. These underground beats we got behind here.
Wrap up the soda speak, but
This
yeah,
is,
what we got
this
going?
happens to be Russ Morgan, music in the country man.
Yeah, and
Just
before.
cowboy music? Just cowboy music?
Yeah.
This is a random stab in the bologna stack.
It's on Capitol Records, by the way. It's
Oh,
a good
wow.
label.
So we'll probably get popped, but whatever.
I like bologna.
Oh, I love bologna.
What's your favorite
It's
meat?
got to be beef bologna.
My favorite meat, maybe salami.
You think salami is your... So if you were going to go get a
And my
really
hoagie...
favorite sandwich is a Reuben.
All-time favorite sandwich with Reuben.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think a hamburger is my favorite.
Okay.
It's a sandwich. It's a sandwich,
Yeah.
right?
It is a sandwich.
Okay.
All this sandwich
We got
talk
one more. We got one more.
How about your favorite sandwich that you can make at home?
at
So
home.
is this sandwich
Yeah.
talk? Is this sandwich?
No, this is just filler. This is what we call in the business filler. We're stretching out.
Okay.
We're plugging things.
Okay.
We're pushing the
you're finding
brand.
A segue, because you eat a good sandwich. Well, you gotta have something to go with the sandwich. What you gotta have to go with the sandwich?
Chips.
You gotta have something to go with the sandwich.
We got something to go with sandwich.
Something makes a lot
And
of
I'll tell you,
noise.
we got some effing dope shit to come your
Whoa!
Yeah, and I'll tell you,
You
what.
beep out the F, but you drop the S?
That's what I'm saying.
This guy is crazy.
Where's my strip
It's
of paper?
madness. It's madness. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Whoa, people breaking in.
Let me tell you, man.
Talk to me.
Our
Talk
man
to me.
Herkimer. Okay.
Herkimer.
Herkimer
Yeah.
1455.
And which was crazy about Herkimer, just a little coincidence, is as a kid
Yeah.
living in New York, and
Tell me about it.
I'll tell you about it, Mike.
You know Mr. Kada?
Mr. Kata. Now, as a kid, I used to be into like
know-
collecting gems and minerals. Like a
Like-
lot of times you go through that phase when you're a kid and you're like, yo, I like gems, I like minerals.
Bill Cosby.
You know, it's kind of nerd. And there's a place in New York called Herkimer, New York. And we used to go there and get these like quartz crystals that are crazy dope. But I
Yeah.
digress.
Yeah.
It's all about you, my friend. It's your show.
Okay.
I'm just plugging Herkimer, New York,
Well,
travel and
we know where-
tourism.
We know where Herkimer comes from.
Yeah,
Well-
but this guy spells it different. But I'm sure he's dropping crazy knowledge.
Sure.
And
Is that
let's
an
talk.
Is that an Indian name?
Probably.
Herkimer.
Yeah. It's pretty cool, man.
So
I mean,
he
check
told
out,
me-
Google it, goggle it,
So he told me
You
last
know?
week,
goggle it.
like
That's what they say in Boston.
he had some
probably.
shit like
Goggle it.
sent to the
Bunch of
studio,
blinka.
and it got like sent back, or they were like, oh, insufficient potions or whatever. I mean, like it was like bullshit. And I'm like, oh man, I ain't seen nothing about that. So Saturday, right after the show last week, I get a package. Me and Cameron was sitting in there. I think Cameron was rocking like some Battlefield 4, right? And so we're like up on the
No shirt on.
no shirt on, nips rubbing,
Woo,
lights
dog.
low, and we're doing like things, and like
Ooh,
all of a sudden we
dog.
see the shadow walk in front, and we're
I don't
like,
want these blocking your face, man.
pause, freeze. And then we hear this like, and we look out the window, and there was a mailman running down the hill. And we're like, oh, okay, cool, it's a mailman. And looked out front. It was some shit from Herkimer, dude from Michigan, and it was a thing that said to Mikey Bananas, and I was like, oh
The box
shit.
is right there.
Yeah, there's a box over there that says Mikey Bananas.
Block the address. We don't want any stalkers.
No stalkers, bro. Be responsible, Steve.
Come on, man.
And but there was a cool note inside. Hey, read the note. What did it say about it?
Dear GMRN, these burnt chips are a small token of our appreciation for the many hours of entertainment you've provided each week. Through the 1950s up until a few years ago, they could only be purchased from the factory, but these were so popular they recently began mass production. We hope you enjoy them. Someday we'll send out a vinyl care package, or as the kids call them, MFVCLT. Regards, Jason, Herkimer 1, and
Parenthetical
Jennifer.
statement.
Yeah,
And Jennifer.
Jennifer. And Jennifer. So, what I like most about this,
Yeah,
there's
man.
a couple things.
Sure.
First of all, I like
shit.
free shit,
Yeah.
because Grown Man Record Night costs money. All of us. This ain't free. This isn't free.
Probably
I mean, Mitchum. Switch him to Mitchum.
Hey man, I went to my local store. That shit was $8. I sent him a little note and be like, look, man.
What, the Mitchum was?
Yeah, we have a special
Well, the
relationship.
clinical.
Yeah. I'm like, we have a special relationship.
Switch him to Mitchum.
I don't pay $8 for deodorant. No.
Well, hold on. I like
Yeah.
free shit, but I also like the fact that my man Jason and his shorty
Yeah.
are sitting down watching some grown man record night like couples should do.
Of course I should.
A lot of couples have problems. Watch grown man record night. Rub one out, whatevs.
Yeah. Hey, let me tell you, these rainbow chips that they
Talk to me.
sell,
Rainbow.
really cool story. When he invented the Saratoga chip in 1853, used table stock potatoes, the only potato that was available at the time. High in sugars, cooked in batches of 25 to 100 pounds. Basically, people got all pissed off. It's like, whoa, way too much sugar. And so eventually, like, when you're going through the assembly line process, white chips, white chips, white chips, the black chips, F those. F those. You flick them off to the side.
You
But
think
some
so?
Of some of the OGs were like, the black chips are where it's at. What the F are you doing?
Do you think the black chips are like the very end nubs, which more skin? Or do you think they're fried more?
More sugar. There's more sugar in it.
And what?
There was
The
a-
chip itself?
Yeah, there was a big push to reduce the level of sugar in them.
Who would do that?
Yeah, so in this letter, if you can see, people were like, I want the OGs, son. And they were like, okay,
Who doesn't want the OG?
we can do the OGs at like the factory a little bit, blah, blah, blah. It became such a huge, like, that's the one we want, which is the rainbow chip, the old-fashioned dark.
The old-fashioned dark.
It's the black burnt chips. That's why he says,
From Detroit, Better Made Snack Foods,
yeah,
the gluten-free product.
these
I don't
burnt,
understand gluten-free and all that,
look,
all that
it's just
crazy
these
noise.
burnt chips.
These burnt chips.
That's the deal.
Burnt chips.
They're burnt.
Burnt.
So we're going to get up on them.
I've never had a problem with burnt.
Hell no.
I know some cats that were
Man,
burnt.
How cool is that, though, man? A dude and his girl hooking us up with some chips from Detroit.
Break them open, man.
That's legit business.
Break them open.
That's sending love across the damn
Yeah, man.
Mason-Dixon line.
Hey,
That's
and,
really
and
cool.
others are watching.
That's really cool.
My man, where's that chip list online so people can see what the deal is?
Oh, my God. I got it on the Facebook page, but I'll post that again. That is so good.
Oh my God. Well,
It's that bitter kind of like dark chip that you see. Oh my
these
God.
may be one of the best. Oh my, you gotta have some
So
of these.
good.
Holy
Those are
smokes.
so good. Hey, Jason, man.
Let me feed you one.
Yeah. They're so good, man.
Crazy.
Love that rainbow dark. That is so good, man.
This is
For
one of
real.
the best chips straight. Yo, you gotta have some of these, man.
Steve Fever around the corner.
Yeah, around the corner.
We're going to wrap up this chip chat. Let me tell you what, folks.
We have one more. What the hell are you doing?
No. What
How
are we
about the
doing?
Doritos?
Oh, we got to do one more.
And why would you cut it off right there? We still could talk about these rainbow
I
chips.
went to an accidental Steve from the vault. Grab a record, Steve. I went to the vault.
What?
I went to the vault.
Right there.
By accident. What's playing? Tell me about it, Steve.
Go to it. I don't know nothing about it, man. It's not my fault.
No, that right there is your man Sean's. Sean 612.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Nothing
Sean
about it.
612.
But what's playing right now?
Nothing.
Sean
Sean's
612.
record's playing.
Sean's record's playing.
But from the vault, we're going to pull what we might play if this thing runs any goddamn longer, which it will.
No way.
We got one more lined up.
Ah.
Go to camera.
Go to camera?
Yeah, go to camera.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing big things right
It's
now.
50
It's a live show.
Arranged and conducted by Pete Keane.
50th Velvet Brass.
50 Velvet Brass.
50 Velvet Brass.
Imagine there are 50 horns here.
Conducted by Peter Green.
Pete
Wow,
Keane.
those chips are
Pete
so
King.
good.
Yeah, man. We might hear that.
That's
If
good.
this show goes any longer, we might have to hear that.
Okay.
So.
Hey, what's the other? If you remember last week, folks, we don't want to leave you hanging.
No way.
Doritos.
That's not what we do at Grown Man Record
No,
Night.
no. Doritos introduced 3 test flavors. we're only doing these test flavors in the order that their numbers are.
And the numbers are all crazy. They're not like 1, 2, 3.
The one last weekend was more like chili cheese, right?
Yeah.
No.
No, Steve.
Me.
Steve.
It was like tandoori chicken.
Tandoori chicken.
Tandoori chicken.
Come on now.
There was a curry in there.
There's a curry.
Or a
you think?
Whoa.
Okay.
A turmeric.
So what this is
Or curry.
is test flavor 855, and the only reason we're doing this in the order of test flavors, right?
Right.
Here we go. So what do we got here?
So this
Let's
is
hold
the
this guy.
This is the second of 3.
Second of 3. We'll do
Mystery
number 3
flavor.
last week.
855.
These are jacked.
God,
It's funny, there's the 3 numbers they
they've
pick
got
are so odd. They're like 855, 1347,
Yeah.
and 1243.
so much
Keep your
shit on this though.
These are loaded. These are jacked. The crisp.
It's burning my
Real
mouth.
thick.
It's burning my face.
I'm not a real fan of the jack. Shit.
Too much.
Too much too soon. It's raping my mouth.
Yeah, that's too much, folks.
This is insane.
What flavor is this, Steve? Let's get in the microphone. What flavor is that? Number?
This is just like a
This is the
really,
red
really
one.
strong, normal,
Test flavor 855.
over the top.
It's really spicy.
Well, the funny thing is they have to tell you what's in it, the ingredients. She didn't like that. She put it back in the bag.
Ooh.
It's hot.
Paprika.
It's not bad.
Let's stick it
It's got
downstairs.
cayenne.
Yeah.
It's got aged cayenne, vinegar, sugar,
Hey, where's those
cheddar
rainbows?
cheese.
Can I just have a couple to wash this
Buttermilk.
damn jack down my face?
So it's just kind of a.
I don't really like this jack, man. I'll be honest with you. It hurt my tooth when I bit on it.
Sriracha.
You think it's
Sriracha?
sriracha?
It's like an enchilada.
Sriracha,
Sriracha.
enchilada.
It's like a hot enchilada.
Sriracha.
It's too much, folks.
It's too much too soon.
For us here at Grown Man Record Night, that's too much flavor on too big of a chip. It's too much stuff.
I don't know. Pretty good.
It is, but
You think?
you can have like 4 or
I
5.
mean, I'm the guy who likes the green bag of Dinamita.
It's too much.
That's too much for most.
We're wrapping it up.
There's way too much
Hey,
going
Chip
on.
Chat.
I will say, I was thinking, as men get older, they need their food spicier and spicier.
Hey, we're
So I'm
wrapping.
just older than you guys.
It's good for you though. It gets your metabolism.
We're wrapping Chip Chat up, and I'm going to get ready to pop it open this Queens of the Stone Age. But I tell you what's going to come before the Queens of the Stone Age.
What?
Hey!
Woo! Woo!
If you're interested in the damn Grown Man Record Night vinyl community contest, here comes our official video. We appreciate everybody joining us here on Grown Man Record Night.
Thank you so much.
Oh
we
my
love
God.
you.
We love all of you.
We love the children.
God.
We love the little guns.
If I could have so many babies, I would have all of your babies.
We love Mob Deep.
Mob Deep. God, I would have so many of you as babies.
Tone.
Tones, Tone's babies, Sean's babies, and Michael
Tones
Cool's babies.
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 Herkimer babies. I'd squirt them out all over the place, and it would be such a public disaster that it would require a specific statement
Oh yeah.
from
Woo!
the CDC.
Babies.
For everybody for joining us for Grown
Great
Up Record
babies.
Night and
Thank you.
lasting through all our bullshit.
Thank
If you
you.
want
We
to
love
be
you.
one of the cool live subscribers, stay tuned for our contest video, which I'm going to play right now. Hey, we appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you. Much love.